guys. Thank you. I'm glad to be here. It's great to be here. My third year doing talent shows for my church. Kind of feel like I'm getting old, but whatever. And lately, isn't it funny to look at advertisers and look at all the false claims they can make sometimes? Like, especially with those Bowflex commercials. Because they always talk about in 3 weeks, you always have rock hard abs. They say it like that too, rock hard abs. And, I mean, if you really had rock hard abs and if someone punched you, it would hurt them. But no, if someone punches you and you have rock hard abs, it's still gonna hurt you. And I mean, you can't stop a bullet with rock hard abs. You're more likely to get fat and have like a wall of flab and stop a bullet like ballistics young. Advertising is one of the things we've been looking over in ComArts, like different techniques they use. And we've also been doing some oral presentations. And under the grading sheet, they always say eye contact. Like, what's good eye contact? We all know what bad eye contact is. Imagine if I did the best to act like this, just look around here. That's bad eye contact. But are there any teachers in the audience? Any teachers? Yeah, I have to ask you guys, what is good eye contact? I mean, is it like you have to stare at every person in the audience really quickly? Or is it like you just completely stare at a person like you're having a staring contest with them and you hate them because you want them to blink? Or is this supposed to be romantic to where a warm breeze blows in and you just kind of... But I don't want to do that. That's gross. It's my teacher. I like watching a lot of superhero movies and stuff. And I always used to kind of get upset how I always saw that every single superhero was situated in New York. None of them were in LA, none of them were in Chicago or St. Louis. No, they're all in New York. But I find it kind of ironic. With all the superheroes in New York, why didn't they do anything about 9/11? Like, think about it. You have Superman, Spider-Man, Batman. Batman's in Gotham City, but we all really know that's New York. I mean, Catwoman, Robin, Fantastic Four, King Kong. You're telling me all these people couldn't do anything? Where were they? I mean, think about it. Didn't Superman stop a plane from falling out of the sky with survivors in it? Can he do that to a normal plane? Can't Spider-Man have a big web, like fly and just catch it and ball it up and eat it? I would pay to see Spider-Man eat a plane. I'm telling you right there. I mean, couldn't Batman throw a grappling hook or do something to it? I mean, even the superheroes that don't do anything, like Robin and Catwoman, they could at least point. They could at least be like, Robin could do one of those rhymes like, holy banana bread, Batman, there's a plane headed for the Twin Towers, or something. I mean, what about King Kong? He knocked down tons of planes in his movies. I know his movies were back in the 20s, but they made a remake, so he's back in New York now, right? Okay, well, I have to say another thing. We're all the religious leaders, the ministers and stuff that, help out with the show. I can see Pastor John, someone back there. Religious leaders, raise your hand. In the back. Okay. Well, I think all the ministers and stuff and all the people that help out with church deserve a round of applause real quick. I have one suggestion for them. Have you ever noticed, during the middle of a prayer that sometimes people kind of, doze off and fall asleep in church? We all do it, come on. And I kind of have a suggestion, because if I was a pastor, I wouldn't take that, people aren't falling asleep in my church. Here's what I do, just in the middle of a prayer, just, and dear God, I think, sweet Jesus! But why stop there? Have you ever wondered what the other Bible characters' flavors are? You can keep going with it. You can be like, sweet Jesus, sour Moses, salty Mary, bitter Satan, juicy Isaac, spicy Peter, creamy Noah, buttery Sarah, chunky Nebuchadnezzar. And I'm hanging out. Thank you, Jesus. Why stop there? You can keep going with it. You can sell candy bars. You can have a church fundraiser. You can be like, soy Jesus in a box, only $2.99. Sour Moses, taste the Red Sea. Chunky Nebuchadnezzar, taste the gluttony. And our bestseller, Bitter Satan, sinful. Okay, thank you guys. Charlie Grant, you've been a great audience.